Hi, everyone, and welcome to another Featured Features video where we bring in product experts to highlight functionality that's improving IT workflows and quality of life for our customers using LogMeIn IT products. I'm Jen Six, a senior product marketing manager here at GoTo for LogMeIn IT products, and I'm very happy to soon be joined by Jula Musi, staff product manager, who is going to show us the Acronis EDR, endpoint detection and response, and XDR, extended detection and response integration in LogMeIn Resolve. The LogMeIn Data Protection Suite, powered by Acronis, brings together critical security functions, data protection, and more. So we are super excited to display how you can surface those EDR, XDR alerts directly inside Resolve. I think that's enough from me. Over to you, Jula.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Jula. Thank you, Jen, for the introduction. I'm a product manager for LogMeIn Resolve. We understand that one of the pain points of managing two systems side by side is that if information is not flowing between them, then you need to switch between the two consoles all the time. And in the case of Acronis's EDR functionality, which is designed to be running in the background and identifying threats and incidents for you to to mitigate, that is not something that you would likely switch between your Resolve and Acronis console, where Resolve is the one where you do the most of your daily work in joining sessions and running updates and whatever you need to manage about your endpoints. So before we had the feature, the pain that we understood was that if anything happens in Acronis, you would need to continuously open the Acronis console to get informed about them. The newest addition to the Acronis and Resolve integration is that now EDR alerts that get triggered in Acronis get automatically displayed in Resolve. So let me show you how it works. So in Resolve, when you are doing your day-to-day tasks, now you can get notified if any alerts triggered by the EDR in Acronis is created. In the Resolve Alerts menu, you can see that now you have a new filter alert type called Acronis. And this is an example of one such alert where I can see some high-level details about the threat that was identified by the EDR. So I can see which device was affected, what the severity of it was according to Acronis, what the threat status of it was when the alert was triggered, what kind of incident type it was, what kind of file or object triggered the incident, and some additional information for you to understand a bit better the context of your incident. Now, in most cases, Acronis is going to be mitigating the threat on its own, so you can just double check to see if anything is solved to your liking in the Acronis console. But if it's mitigated, then you might not even need to open the Acronis console, but you can just acknowledge this alert in Resolve and go on doing your other duties in Resolve. In the example where the threat status would not be mitigated, for the purposes of the demo, I created one such alert. There is a quick action from the alert in Resolve where you can open the incident specifically in the Acronis console. So you don't have to navigate to the console and search for the incident and understand what's happening. This is a shortcut for you to get the information at your fingertips instantaneously. If this is an incident that got triggered, then if it's not mitigated immediately, then you can go into the remediation steps offered by Acronis with going through the recommended way of doing it with this wizard steps within these wizard steps in Acronis. A quick guide to how to set it up in case you are interested in trying it out. You would need an Acronis account and Resolve account naturally. And you can configure the integration here in the integrations page in Resolve. So once you connect the two accounts together, then you can actually map your tenants and device groups between Resolve and Acronis by specifying which tenants correspond to which customers in Acronis and which device groups correspond to which units in Acronis. So this helps the system identify exactly where the information should end up. And in the case of installing the Acronis agent automatically through a backup policy that we had before, this mapping is going to be considered in the installation process, and the devices are going to end up in the correct place in your Acronis structure, let's say. Okay, thank you.
And that's that. Thank you so much for that great demo, Jula. With Acronis EDR and XDR alerts now directly available inside Resolve, you will get the visibility you need without leaving your workflow. See you in our next featured feature video.